Hey folks, I think I'm live. I probably should have done this first. I put my headset in so you guys can all actually hear me okay. Good morning everyone, Smitty Halibut here. I am with my friend Dan, KC6WOT, who actually just stepped inside. We are at his house and we are going to be getting ready for Jamboree on the Air. He's got some boys who are in Scouts, and they're going to be doing Jamboree on the Air next weekend. He's an amateur radio operator, KC6WOT, but he's never really done a lot of work with HF. And so he invited me to come over and help him set up some HF gear at his house to try out and make sure they know what's going on for next weekend. So that's what we're doing today. I will be streaming kind of off and on. I'm probably not going to be doing a constant stream this entire time, but I will be starting and stopping throughout the day today, and I will end up putting all of these in a playlist so you can watch them later. First, let me go ahead and introduce you to a few of the characters. That's Bailey, first and foremost. Come here, Bailey. Psst, psst, psst. Nope, she's interested in what's in the barrel. She's going to be popping in and out of photos today, or videos today. So let's go take a look at the gear that we've got going on here today. So Dan is somewhat new. He's not new to radio, but he is somewhat new to HF. So he has a Kenwood, we've got a Kenwood TS450S today that we are going to be using. This is Dan's radio that he has been in a box for a few years. He got it at a used estate sale. He got it used at an estate sale, and we're going to be getting that up and running today. We've got an Astron 35 amp power supply. It's a linear, the RS series as opposed to the SS series. So that'll give us plenty of power. As a backup, and since we're going to be going into the field, I've also got my Bioenno 20 amp hour lithium iron phosphate battery here that I love so much. And that rounds out the radio gear. We've also got a spool of coax over here that's been sitting in a garage for a few years, but it's got PL259s on the ends, and it looks like RG8, so we should be in good shape there. Let's see here. We don't have an antenna yet, so... Okay, so good to know that the power off button is easy to hit when holding the phone wrong. Sorry about that. We have an antenna analyzer, the MFJ, what is it? The 259B. This is my antenna analyzer that we will be using to construct a new antenna today. And on the subject of new antennas, I've got a box full of stuff here. So we've got some insulators that we'll use for the ends of the antenna wire. I've got some pre-cut that I pulled off of a fan dipole at home, some insulated antenna wire here. These are sections for 10 meter and 20 meter, but we're going to be trying to build a 20 meter antenna today. And I got these Ballon kits that I bought at the Dianza flea market in the second Saturday of September. It's a Air Core Ballon, 1-to-1 Ballon. It's got a PL259 down at the bottom, and then you hook up a dipole to it. So this is, we have to assemble one of these. We haven't actually assembled them, obviously. I bought them at the Foothill Flea Market. I wanted two, and they were $5 each, which is a great price. So I gave the guy a $10 bill and said I'd take two of them. And he said, give me a 20 and I'll give you 5 of them. And I said, and I gave him a $20 bill and he gave me 5 of them. One of which has been used already or given away to somebody already. So I've got 4 more. I'll be giving one to Dan today. And we've got some other sections of pre-cut rope and whatnot. I've also got a spool of 550 cord that we'll be using today. And then the last piece is this, let me get my shadow out of the way, this section of antenna here. So this looks like a green military bag. That's exactly what it is. But inside are 4-foot sections of aluminum pipe that are intended to be a push-up mast. It's a military pipe thing, and it's got this little tripod attachment here that you hook up some pipes together as legs, and then you can push up the antenna, the mast from the center. and we'll be demoing what that looks like in a little bit. So those are our plans for today. I see Dan inside, but he's still working on something. Hello, that's Dan. He's the one who's got the boys in Scouts, and we're going to be setting everything up for Jamboree on the Air. So I don't know if I'm going to just try to... there we go. I don't know if I'm just going to try and stream this literally all day as we go, or if I'm going to be stopping and starting. So it's kind of an experiment. It was a last-minute idea to share this all with you guys. There's another friend of mine, Philip, who I invited at the very last minute, and he was not able to join us. And he said, "Can you do a Hangouts with us?" I'm like, I might be able to do one better with a stream, so let's give that a shot. So this is not going to be very interactive on my part. I'm not going to be talking to the camera a whole lot, although maybe I am. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll see how this works out. See if this is interesting. I'm Smitty Halibut. If you want to interact with me, I am at Smitty Halibut on Twitter. And let's go build an antenna. So Dan, did you have the Anderson power poles?
I have not found them yet.
Okay. So these are some bare wires on the power cable for his radio. I mean, we can strip off some more and wrap it around there, which for a temporary thing is fine. And then on my battery, I've got Andersons on my battery because, right, Jeremy, we power pole the world. Sorry, it's a phrase that friends of mine use.
I know they're here somewhere.
They're here somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go ahead and just wrap some wires around.
Do you want a tripod?
Yeah, you got one? That'll hold a phone?
Yep. All apart.
Dan's got a tripod. So we can just point the phone at the table and do this all day. That'll be fun. I've got a viewer. Does it tell me who the viewer is? No, it doesn't. Do I get to see the chat? I don't know. Yes, show me all the chat. My one viewer, who are you? Say hi. I want to see whether this shows up on the chat on my phone. This is the first time I'm trying to do a live stream from my phone instead of from my desktop where I have multiple screens and all kinds of fun things. What does that button do? I don't know. What about that one? Share, mute microphone. I hope I'm not muted the microphone. Look at that view. I'm kind of jealous of Dan's house, to be perfectly frank. This is an amazing view, and he gets to wake up to the sunrise every morning. That's kind of awesome. So, yeah. I'm not sure where or how we're going to put up this antenna. Strong backs. Anyone want to come out? Blah, 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 blah. Nope. Okay. So he's got this balcony up there. I was kind of thinking of like hanging the center of the antenna from the balcony and then running the wires down the hill to like the playhouse or maybe off to a fence over there or something as a kind of a long-term antenna solution at his house. Oh, good morning, Craven. Okay, so that's what it looks like when a chat shows up. Good morning from Dublin. Yeah, hey, I'm going to see you in a couple of days, aren't I? That'll be fun. By the way, yeah, for viewers who don't know me, I'm going to be heading off to London tomorrow for work for a week. Craven is a coworker of mine from Ireland. I call him Craven because his name is also Mark, and things just get confusing. That's why I go by Smitty at work. Okay, so Dan is hooking up a tripod. That'll be neat. So the things we need to do today, we need to build a ballon. We need to build a ballon. We need to get the radio hooked up to power. We got to put up an antenna, and then try and operate. Does that sound like the plan?
Sounds like a plan to me.
Okay. So this little thing will make it easier for us to continue streaming. I'm going to do the selfie view. I'm going to stick it in there. And that will give me a viewfinder. And I'm just going to keep the headset in so that y'all can hear me, because I don't know why you would want to do that, but there we are. How does that work? That's not too bad. Except that, you know, you have to see me the whole time.
There's more inside too.
Thank you very much. So you still have not found the Andersons yet?
I have not.
Okay.
I came close. I found the splitter.
The splitter, yeah. Do you have a soldering iron out here so that we can build the ballons? I'm probably going to need to throw some power at that phone before too long as well. You know what? Actually, forgive me for a second. Stream, I'm probably going to make you go dark for a little bit. I don't know exactly what this is going to do, but I need to send a text message. Oh, orientation is locked. Let's see what this does.